Because you got to make sure that it's running like that, so you can start. All right, thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
How's everybody this cold day?
Good.
I know, I thought it was going to be spring, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's kind of like funky all over again. All right, I'm Tom Hayes, and let me start off right away, and we'll tell you the big story. Ready for the big story?
Yeah.
All right, so Alyssa started when I was about your age. I was 13. How many? Give me some ages here.
11.
10, 11. Anybody older?
12.
You're 11? So I was no, actually I was 12. So I was a year older than, come on in. I was a year older than you guys. And I got, well, here, let me start. Well, it's this way here. It explains it a lot better. Okay, just if you want to kind of got to stretch a little bit and do, can you do that? No, pretty good, huh? All right, look at this, see? All right, now, yeah, pretty cool?
Yeah. I realized that once you were walking like that.
You figured it out?
I was like, holy snap.
Holy snap. Thank you. Well, let me explain what this is. I just got this. This is my new one, actually. So, right here is a computer, all right? And a computer adjusts how far and how wide that my leg will swing forward. And so I'm not used to this new technology. That's why I'm walking a little slow right now, because I got to get used to this. But once I do, I'll be able to walk faster and better than I ever did before. So I kind of have to, go ahead.
Then if you were our age, that means you had these legs.
Yes, that's right. So what happened at 12, I'll tell you the whole story. At 12, I got cancer. And I grew up right here, by the way. I forgot to tell you that. I grew up about 2 miles away in Roxbury. And I lived there till I was 18. So at the age, I kept having problems with my knee. It just kept getting more sore and more sore. And guess what happens at your age? If you get a pain, people are going to tell you that you have growing pains. That your bones are growing and you're growing, and then you're going to have pains. Am I like at an angle when you're taking this? Okay, that's very creative. I'm glad. So everybody told me, you just have growing pains. And then one day, a doctor comes in. I was in the hospital for over a month about these growing pains. And I didn't know what was wrong, but I knew that I was going to get better, I thought. And then they kept telling me I had a tumor, but nobody told me I had cancer because they didn't want me to be afraid about cancer. So all of a sudden, one day, a doctor walks in the room. And a doctor doesn't walk in the room by himself. He walks in with a bunch of nurses and a bunch of other doctors and my parents, and about 15, 20 people walk in the room. Now, if you're in a hospital bed and you're 1 year older than you are now, and you see all these people walk in, you've never seen so many people in your room before, what are you starting to think?
Something's wrong.
Something's wrong. They're not coming to tell me that happy birthday, right? They're not going to tell me that the Red Sox are going to win the World Series this year, right? And I'm like, okay, what's up? So the doctor, and they surround the bed. So I'm surrounded by adults, and they're looking down at me, and I'm looking up, and I'm like, what's this? And all of a sudden, the doctor says to me, the doctor who's the surgeon, do you know what a surgeon is?
Yeah.
All right, the surgeon says to me, we're going to have to take your leg off. And so I start laughing. I start laughing. All right, what's your name?
Anthony. I knew
Anthony.
it because once you were saying the whole story, I was building up. Well, how did you get your leg off? I knew it. I knew it.
So you're a good, you're a good storyteller because you know the end of the story. So I said to him, well, I laughed because, you know, this can't happen to me, right? And then I looked around and
They were serious.
Has like balloons and teddy bears.
nobody had balloons and teddy bears. Everybody was like,
Serious.
Thank you. Good word. So very serious, and I said, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. So, of course, what do you think I start doing? I'm 12 years old, a year older than you.
Freaking out.
I cried. Of course I cried. And I said, you know, take my leg